Hello, we're live.
We're live.
So if you are checking in, go ahead and I can't do it there. Go ahead and click join, and then you can join us live, so you can ask any questions about upcoming Tech Day. I'm gonna go to Facebook and put the link in the comments. And Leah is going to talk about what's going to happen at Tech Day tonight. This is a great time to jump on and make sure it's what you want to get out of it. You're bringing the right items with you. Oh my God, it's in Philly. I had no idea I can make it. So this is the night. Jump on with us. I'm about to go put the link to join underneath the comments. Leah, you excited about Tech Day?
I am excited. I'm always excited about anything technical.
I think that's it, Junior. Okay. So if you are on Chit Chat, go ahead. It's in the comment. Just click on there, and then we'll see you pop up.
I think they're trickling in.
Yeah. We see the viewers, and you can just type comments as well. If you don't want to join us live, you can also type, and then we'll see the comments. Just put your name next to the comments. The one person might be me.
It's probably me. I think Jay just put something up in the other group with the link.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the viewers are me and you. Let me get out of here. We're watching ourselves. Hello, we are watching ourselves. This is a test. This is a test.
Folks went to bed tonight. It's cold. I said, folks probably went to bed tonight because it's cold.
Right? Like, look, we had a busy weekend. I need to get my muscles right. They need to visit Dick's Sporting Goods and get their hand and their feet warmers ready.
Right. I know I need some. I was gonna go to a football game, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I was gonna do it tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't have to. My kids don't play.
They out there tonight. When I came home, I live right behind the high school. The lights was on. I was like, oh gosh. So the man starts talking, and Marshall's losing it. He's like, ah! I said, Marshall, come on in this house. Ain't nobody stunt you. Ain't nobody worried about you.
Right. He just wanted to make sure that they weren't under attack. That's all.
He over here. He said, y'all stop talking about me.
Right. Let me see. I think you put the. Okay, I see the link in there. Okay.
If you want, are you just joining? Go ahead and click the link in the comment section, and you can come on and talk with us, or you can type comments in the response.
I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the chat for the messenger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they may not. Facebook is funny about the what you see and what you don't see.
Okay, got you.
Let's see. Let me go to the chat.
Which chat?
The Tech Day chat. Yeah.
Okay, got
live. I'll put it in the regular messenger chat, and I'll put it in both. There may be some people who are not,
and they might see that quicker. I just put it in full-time boothers. I'll put it in new boothers.
Okay. I'll put it in SnapPick users as well. Okay. All right. Somebody said, "Hey peeps." Put your name so we know who's saying "Hey peeps," because we only see Facebook user. We can't see your name.
And if you would like to come on live, just click. It's probably Jay, because that's the only one that says "Hey peeps."
It's Jay. We know if we got a chit chat, what up? If we got a chit chat, what up? We would know who that is.
Wait, I'm trying to think who else will say the same thing. Well, the Hey Peeps could have been Cynthia too.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought it was Jay. I thought it was Jay. I knew it was Jay. Girl, you don't click the thing and come on in here.
You don't have to show your face, Jay.
You do not have to show your face. You probably in class. It's Thursday. Is it? Are you in class? You just getting in the car? What's going on? Is it class day? I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't keep up with her schedule anymore. I feel like she's always in class. If you ask me, Jay is always in class. She said she just finished teaching. Okay, see? Yep, it's class day. All right, we have Chris.
Hey, Chris. What's
going
on?
Chris, how are you?
What's going on? I'm just testing out some lights here. See.
Oh, I nice. Love those.
I like those.
Yeah. I want to test out how long it's gonna last. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Your battery charged?
Yep. It's fully charged.
Okay. And what power do you have them on?
It's at the brightest. I think I set it to 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure because I'm also a dealer, so I'm using it for next Tuesday for the 360. So I might just get rid of my LEDs on my mic stand. Too much to carry.
Gotcha. It is a lot.
Yeah. I have 6 of those, so I'm like, it's too heavy.
Yeah. I keep my mic stands put together. I don't take them apart anymore, so they are always together.
Yeah. I try to put it in the bag so it's easier to carry in and out. So
okay, well, keep us posted. I'm curious how long they last. They look pretty bright, especially at full brightness.
I think that there's a setting you can set it to 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours.
Okay,
we'll see.
Yeah, so
you're testing to see if it lasts the 6 hours.
Yeah, so I'm letting it run. I got like blinders on. I can change the color, so. But obviously, photo 360, I'm just gonna leave it at white. So
nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
All is well.
Awesome.
You came to talk tech tonight. Give us a tech question. Let's see if Leah can answer. If you don't have one, I got one.
I don't.
What? I really didn't. Okay, I'm gonna come up with one.
Not the 52 fake out.
Okay, I'm gonna come up with a tech question.
Okay.
So the mic didn't work last night. Ooh. Now it could be because it's 10 years old and I've never used it. Probably broke it somehow. But when I stuck the mic into the port, I put it on the top. It was just static in the output.
Did you have battery? It has fresh batteries?
I looked to see if it took batteries. It didn't take any batteries.
It doesn't take batteries. Could be a cord issue because it's old. It's really old. Yeah, it's old. Yeah. Like, so
what I found.
You know what? I have a scenario that I want to share. Right. So, last Saturday, I had 3 gigs. Right. So I was in Maryland. I got another guy that's doing a Halloween party. So it was like an 11 p.m. party from 11 to 2 a.m. So he's like, Chris, it's not printing, right? The light just blinks, and then he, we had Breeze on, and then the touch screen wouldn't work, and then the mouse was acting up, the keyboard. So I was like, oh my goodness, and I remote on to the booth, and I'm like, I can hit print. I mean, I can, move my mouse, it's fine. But somehow there was like three issues, right? Touchscreen, mouse, printer. So what I noticed was we were able to just bypass the printing, and at least they can text and share the images. But when I took the booth home and I looked at it, the printer, you know how like the DS 620A, the ribbon was in place, but it's kind of like loosey, you know, like yeah. So it wasn't rolled up tight.
Okay.
So when you send a print job and it doesn't is when it's very loose, it just blinks slowly, like is like standby mode. Okay, I don't know if you guys seen that, but
I've
I
seen
once
some, yeah.
yeah. So once I rolled it tight, I put it in. Magic happened. It printed.
Yeah, something
I was
happened.
like, yeah,
Maybe somebody bumped it in the middle of a print, or one of the kids snagged one while it was
yeah,
printing.
or maybe it kind of came loose when it's during transportation, right? So because I'm not physically there, my eyes are not with the hardware, right? So I was just on the remotely on the screen. So now I'm gonna tell all the techs, make sure you take the ribbon out and make sure it's rolled, somewhat tight. It doesn't have to be super
Right.
tight, but like
Was
make
it
sure it's
fresh ribbon?
it was a pretty good ribbon, It's like I
Yeah.
would say 90% new.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So I got loose some kind of way, and then I think there is a list with 620. Like they tell you like what the lights mean, like or what they could possibly mean by the way
yeah,
they're blinking. So there is a chart that I think they make that you can kind of see what the light means when it's blinking a certain way.
right. Yeah. Because I took the tablet apart. I just removed any debris if it's touching the screen, because it wasn't tapping. But once I took it out of the booth, clean everything, the touch screen works. So there's nothing wrong with the tablet. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we
Unlucky
figured out
guy.
something with Sharon at her event with the printer. She had 6x8 paper in there, and then we we were supposed to have 4x6 paper in there, but she had 6x8 printer paper in there. So when that ran out, we changed it to 4x6, and we couldn't get it to print. And we had to reset the printer. Remember, we had to turn it off and turn it back on. When we just tried to change out the paper size in the middle of an event, it wouldn't work.
Right.
So by trial and error, we just kind of turned it off and turned it back on and let it reset itself so that
Yeah.
it knew that it was 4x6 paper.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm very technical. I was an IT manager for over 10 years and been in IT for 20 years. So I'm like remotely on. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, you got me, you got me. So what do you guys? So what do you guys use most? Is it just Snap It or any other? Just Snap It.
Right
Right
now,
now,
Epic is king for me.
Okay, nothing
yeah.
else.
No, I have used TouchPix and Tech in the past. I haven't used anything other than SnapPick pretty much since May.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
running SnapPick exclusively since May.
Got it.
On my when I'm doing an event.
Got it.
I've
Okay.
sent my team out with TouchPix, but now they know SnapPick, so I got them trained on SnapPick, so they know that now, and that's pretty much what we've been using.
Got it. Yeah, because I still have two booths that are on Breeze, right? Breeze for Windows, and then I converted one to iPad with SnapPick, and then I currently use the 360 for SnapPick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. Yeah. So it's been great. Traveling with less stuff. I don't have to bring a laptop. Well, I still kind of bring a laptop for the slideshow, but it's just kind of, I bring a laptop anyway, just because in case something's wrong, I need to change something on the spot, but not
Yep.
have to having, like a computer to run my event has been
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Hey Gaines, I see you in the comments.
Oh.
So do you run into anything like technical issues, Chris, like with the 360? Like have you run into anything?
To be honest, next Tuesday is my second gig.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, so I got this baby right here, right? With the battery. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm
Yeah.
Yep. I got so yeah, so far no issues the first time. So I mean next Tuesday I'm white labeling for someone. and I'm going to be using these lights. Yeah, I don't, someone gave me an idea to package my 360 differently, right? Because I wasn't promoting it a lot, so we'll see how this holiday goes. But we've been pretty busy with just the photo booth.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll try to I don't know. Maybe I'm not marketing to the right people with the 360.
Where are you at, Chris?
I'm in New York City.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm in New York City. So I had my photo booth for 14 years as a DJ add-on. So it was just like you set it up, launch breeze, got the prompts, they just go and self-serve, right? So but it wasn't until last August that I really kind of upgraded my booths and step up my website. I just revamped my website. Yeah. So
are you
are you more photo booth focused?
Say it again.
I thought he was heavy DJ.
Yeah. We still do that. Okay. The most popular is DJ MC with the photo booth.
Okay.
Yeah, but I make sure that the two brands are separate. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said, "Hi, Leah. Put your name. I don't know who anybody is. Let me see. I might be able to see who some of these people are."
Oh, you're on Facebook.
And you can also click the link in the comments, and you can join us live. Especially if you have tech questions.
Oh, that's Gaines. That's Gaines saying, "Hey."
If you tech questions, if you're coming tech, if you're on the fence about coming to Tech Day Philly, this is something we want to keep it going across different cities. I know Detroit is on the list. Where else?
We've been getting a lot of calls for Texas. Come to Texas.
Again, we just left Texas.
I know we just left.
Not for Tech Day. But we got to go to. If we got to go to Texas, I say Houston.
Yeah, I'm with Houston. I'm down with Houston.
Where else?
But yes. Well, the DC area is still they're still are you coming to DC? Look, I figure between North Carolina, maybe North Carolina.
That's true. I'm about to say we spoiled DC.
We do. So maybe Virginia, maybe Virginia. So that way the North Carolina and the DC people can kind of hit Virginia. That's in the middle between them.
Virginia Beach.
Hey, I'm always down for the beach. Not in the wintertime though, but
in the wintertime.
Yeah. But yeah, the Midwest definitely, I know Detroit, the people out there are if you come to Chicago or Detroit, you know what I mean? So that area, California is a big area as well.
I'm thinking LA. Because a lot of people in California always want us to come out there.
Yeah.
And what's Memphis? I would love to go to Memphis.
Yeah.
I would love to
go to the barbecue.
We need to go to Arizona because you need some connections.
I do need some connections in Arizona.
Anybody have any connections in Arizona? Please put them in the comments.
Let me know quick. So I don't have to go to Arizona because I just booked another event that day when I need to be in Arizona. When I may have to be in Arizona, but I'm gonna work it out. I think I figured out a plan. But Tech Day, I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna go over people's technical problems, what they're having trouble with connections, why people may be having connection issues, things that you can do when there's poor Wi-Fi. Also diving into SnapPick, understanding the timeline of SnapPick as far as it relates to the 360, and just seeing some of the interesting things that we can do with the timeline. I know a lot of people ask a lot of questions with that and they don't really understand it. They'll just kind of pick a template and kind of go with it. But there's a lot of ways, a lot of things that you can explore in SnapPick with the timeline. Yeah. So we'll be getting into that.
That's what I want to learn, but I can't make it. I have a wedding in Philly that day.
Oh,
yeah. Right there.
What time is your wedding?
I know.
What time is your wedding?
It's it starts at 3.
We're gonna be done at 3.
And then they have the marathon, right? So they are actually blocking the Arizona.
They're shutting down the streets.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have to take
Leah, we didn't know this.
Yeah.
We didn't know the marathon was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People
yeah,
really need to use their ways. They need to turn on their apps. Don't be like, oh, I know how to get there. Turn your
they
app
gotta
on.
leave from Manhattan to go to Jersey, not from Staten Island to Jersey. You know, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the marathon is in New York.
it's in New York. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
got
okay,
you. Oh,
okay.
So they're shutting down the bridge from Brooklyn to Staten Island, so I can't even go that way.
Got to go around.
I gotta go around. They're shutting down all these streets,
Gotta
but
leave a day ahead.
yeah. The timeline is one of my weaknesses. So right now, I'm just doing my templates. Right now, I'm just
Okay.
figuring one of the templates. But I think the timeline is valuable.
It
And I
is. It
see,
is. And once you understand the timeline, it makes a lot, like it'll start to make sense to you. Like, okay, oh, if I do this, then I can do that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
we're going to get into that. What else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about, like I said, some other ways to, some backup plans, having backup plans, backup equipment. I have my little emergency. I was actually putting my emergency kit together today for Tech Day.
Oh,
Just showing some things that you should keep with you at all times. Like some of these things have saved my life. Like they've saved events, and they were just things that I had because I bought, like, just had them with me. And they're like, why did you have that? Because I have it. Because I
yeah.
have it, and it's stuff that you wouldn't think. It doesn't look photo booth related, but it comes in handy, and it could save your event. If something goes down, you may have a piece, just a little connector that you have in your kit that you can just throw on your booth, and now you're able to run your booth because you have it.
Right.
Yep.
Oh.
And those that are like, again, on the fence because they're like, you know what, I got my iPhone, I got my touch pics, I'm good, or I'm using a GoPro and that camera's great, it looks good. These are just extra tools. We're not saying stop what you're doing. We're saying, why not have some other things in your arsenal if your client is looking for something a little bit different, maybe a little bit more richer. You might find that doing DSLR to snap pic is the best thing since sliced bread. So sometimes we just get very comfortable with what we're doing. And like Leah said, she's going to be teaching some backups. This is just a backup to what you're already doing and loving. But now you can, do something a little different.
Right. I had an event like about 2 weeks ago. It was a bar mitzvah, and the day before I had the bar mitzvah, a guest fell on my 360 arm, and they broke my iPad. They broke the arm. Yeah, they knocked the cord. They knocked the camera. Like everything fell off. Like they knocked everything off. So the next day I had two events. One of them I already planned to run GoPro, so that was fine. When I get to the bar mitzvah, I'm going to run DSLR. I realized that the cord that I used for the camera snapped off inside the camera, and so the end piece is sitting in the camera. I was able to pull it out, but now I don't have my cord. And then like I had split equipment between the two places. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to run. There was a Best Buy down the street. I could have sent my son to go get a cord. I was like, you know what? Nope. I'm going to run GoPro. So I was able to run GoPro because I had an extra GoPro with me. Worst comes to worst, I could have pulled out the phone and ran that, but I had extra equipment with me. Now I have like 6 cords. The next day I went and ordered like 4 cords from Best Buy because they were on clearance. I was like, you know what? Just always keep a cord in the van. So you'll have it, like, just keep a cord. But like, because like some of the stuff was in my OrcaView bag that I didn't take with me because they had broke the ring light as well. So I didn't have the ring light bag where the extra cord was. But I was able to run my GoPro, and knowing how to connect the GoPro through SnapPic, I ran it wirelessly, and I ran it wired because first I couldn't get it connect wired. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna run it wirelessly. So I was able to do that, and then when there was a law, I was like, let me try wired again. And I was able to go ahead and get the wired connection. But it's good to know, like, you have options, especially if your guests, like if you're presenting a certain quality to your clients, they want that quality. So, if they go to your YouTube page or your Instagram page, and your videos look a certain way, and when you get to their event, it doesn't look that way, they're going to say something because they've seen your work, and, they want your work to match what you've been doing. And not saying that you can't get great work on a phone. You absolutely can if you know what you're doing. So that's another thing. We're going to talk about lighting, the importance of having great lighting, because too much lighting can affect your video as well. There's such thing as overexposure. If your lights are too bright, it makes your videos look crappy. Just like if you don't have enough lights, it makes your video look crappy. So just finding that right balance. We're going to talk about things like that. And just, I tell people to come with their laptops. If you're having trouble connecting anything, If you have an M50 that you haven't connected or want to learn more about it, bring that with you. I have a list that I put together, a little shopping list for people with the M50. So I sent that out to all of our attendees, things that you should get if you want to run 360 with the with DSLR. It's not hard at all. Once you start doing it, you absolutely love it. Your clients love it. We have, every time that I run an event with DSLR, we have people that come to the booth 5 and 6 times because they're amazed with the video. And they're just, they're so in love with what they see. They just come back over and over and over again. So definitely engagement. You want your videos to be the best because you want your client to get everything they paid for. Nothing worse than an event when, you go and do an event and nobody's engaging, and then the client paid for it, and then you don't have anything to show for the client. So the next time they go to spend that money, they don't want to spend the money because nobody uses the photo booth. So we want to always present our best and make sure the experience is worth what they call Instagrammable moments. Now, if we get clients, they want stuff that can be posted on social media, and we want to make sure that our work is the best and that the guests want to put it on social media.
Hey, so Leah, Tech Day, what time does it start?
We're starting at 9. We end at 3. 9 is kind of probably the first hour be like people coming in, registering. We'll have a little bit of, some bagels and stuff like that, and get everybody acclimated, and then it'll be over by 3.
Okay. Let me double check my calendar.
Okay. Yeah. So we're looking for everyone who can make it to come on out. It's definitely, there's especially in our area, Chris. I'm right in New York. I mean, New Jersey, right across the bridge from you. So right in New Jersey. I come to New York to do events, but there's a million of us out there, in New York, and so we want our work to set us apart from everyone else. And I think that I think with the tools that we have and the stuff that we're going to talk about Tech Day can definitely set us apart from everyone else around us.
No, I definitely agree.
Miss Donna, you ready? I see you've been quiet, but you have any questions yet, Donna?
Actually, I don't. I'm kind of even wondering if I'm ready for this because
you're ready.
I'm still
You're ready.
Okay.
You're ready.
Okay, we answered the question, and thank you.
You're ready. You're ready.
Donna, just do it. Right? Just do it.
You are ready. Miss Donna, I know that you in the comments. Somebody said, are we in Zoom? Hold on. No, we're not on Zoom. We're on StreamYard. There is a link. If you're in Facebook, there is a link above. Click in the comments and go above. There's a link to the StreamYard link, and you'll be able to join us. But Donna, you are ready. And like I said, it's not just for these techniques. They don't just apply to DSLR. Like I'm going to show you how to connect DSLR and GoPro. But the lighting techniques also affect your phone videos. You know what I'm saying? So if you are using a phone, great lighting is great lighting. I worked with Miss Cynthia down in Raleigh, and she uses a phone. She was trying to learn how to use a GoPro, but she uses a phone. But we even helped her improve the quality of her videos through the phone. So she's been very happy with even us just coming down there and showing her a few things, just some technical stuff. And she's been going off, doing her thing ever since.
Okay. Well, then she ready.
Hi, Lisa.
All right, I'm gonna hop off. Okay, I'm gonna look at the timeline and the address. Maybe I'll see you guys on Sunday.
All right, we are by Philly, so if you can come in for a little bit, that would be great. We're about 20 minutes from Philly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. So hi, Lisa. Let me see. Somebody was asking were we in a Zoom. I don't know who that was though. I'm sorry. Let me turn the volume down. Oh, me. Come on, join us, Lisa. The link is there. Let me see if I can tag Lisa in. I find that. Yeah, just give her permission. Okay, Sharon just posted the link. All right, good. She posted the link to join, to come to Tech Day. And listen, we got room. We got room in this venue. So I'm gonna have the 360 up. We're gonna have our TVs. We're gonna have our notepads. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot of hands-on. So you guys, won't just be sitting there typing all day or writing all day. You'll be able to come and do some stuff, and have everybody log into some things, and we'll be able to build some templates and things like that. It's gonna be great.
That's cool because I do want to start using touch pics, especially for the character reveal
You mean
feature.
Snap Pic?
I mean touch pics. Yeah, little snap pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go about like AI. I'm gonna show you
Mm-hmm.
guys how to add AI backgrounds
Mm-hmm.
to your own events, because it can get sometimes you may have to do something last minute and you can't rely on a designer to come through because it's last minute. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
may be at a situation that it's Tuesday and they want the booth on Wednesday, and you need some AI background removal. It would help if you be able to to do something for that. Is it only
Yeah.
for 360 boothers? We're going to be focusing on 360 primarily, but we're going to be talking about some techniques that can be used in other areas. But
Okay.
our primary focus, somebody's asking a question, but our primary focus is going to be on video. But we're going to do some snap pick stuff that can be applied in other areas as well. So it's not really only for 360, but it is primarily 360 focused.
We can't hear you, Sharon. Oh.
Gotta find the button.
Okay.
Okay. Um, but it's not just Snappic is like, for me, it's my classic photo booth, it's my digital photo booth, it's my
Mm-hmm.
roamer, it's my virtual. So just knowing the ins and outs of the software is what you need to be there for,
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah.
how you use
Yeah.
it.
It's time for me to step up in that
Yeah,
area.
somebody told me today, they was like, like they felt like they were being left behind with some things, and they want to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely, we live in a world now where, like, pictures are great, but everybody, when they post, the generation under us, they are all video.
Mm-hmm.
They do pictures, but they're always on TikTok, they're always on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we got to find new ways to engage, to be exciting with our video. Um, just like I said, I had a company that contacted me, and their request was they want something Instagrammable. I said, well, then you don't want a picture. You don't want a
Right.
picture.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You're probably not
Mm-hmm.
looking for a picture. You're probably looking for something with video. So I had to go and propose some video options to them. And that's what they went with. They went with video, because you can, pictures. I love pictures. I love my classic photo booth. I love my DSLR booth. Um, but we're coming to an age where there's some people under us, and they want video. So got to
Mm-hmm.
spice
Mm-hmm.
it up. Or even with our pictures, there's some software out there, you can make the pictures very interesting with moving backgrounds and things like that, and just things that are going to catch the eye, to kind of propel us, just to there's the photo booth industry has grown tremendously since COVID. Probably most of the people that I know that do photo booths have been doing it since COVID. Especially probably in the chit chat group. I'm sure you find that a lot, right, Sharon? Probably most of them are new boothers.
Yeah.
Since COVID. Yeah. So that means the industry has grown by leaps and bounds, and we have to kind of make sure that we're standing out, and that we know what we're doing when we put this stuff out there. You don't want to get to an event and you don't know how to troubleshoot when something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because something is going to go wrong at some point. There's never, you know what I mean? I've
Oh
never had
Lord.
365 days of perfect,
Nothing.
yeah,
Anything.
perfect
Yeah.
anything. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can get 5 events that run smoothly, and that 6th event will be the one that gives you trouble. So,
Mm-hmm.
you just need to know, what happens when it gives you trouble. I've had events when I first started out, I had to refund somebody. Because I just couldn't figure it out. And then, of course, like a day later, I'm like, oh, that's what it was.
Wow.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
meantime, I was kicking myself, but now I know
And
what to
it's
look for.
scary because we think we can do everything so perfect. I
Yeah.
remember my biggest mistake was I changed. Hi, Jackie. I
Hey, Jackie.
changed my printer cord, and trying to be cute. I changed my printer cord, and my printer just would not recognize that cord. It just was like, nah, no, I don't know you. I don't want to know you today. I don't want to ever know you, and that's not going to happen. So no prints. And the lady was just terrible. She was so mean. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, even though in my contract it says prints sometime, you know, if there's any issues with prints, the next day they would be printed off site and sent to you at our cost, blah blah blah, blah. She didn't care.
Wow.
So to make her happy, you know, I had to refund some money back.
Mm-hmm.
And we hate doing that, don't we?
Oh Lord.
We hate doing that. Yeah. But sometimes we have to, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I had to refund those people their money. And I even offered them, you know, another event on me, you know what I mean, just to make up for it because they were really looking forward to it. So it happens, but you know what I mean, I found out that sometimes I think as boothers, the people that I find that they don't want to touch anything, they get to work and they don't want to, but sometimes you have to explore. I've become technical because I'm not afraid to break it to fix it. Yeah. And so I found like the people who are in IT, they're touchers. You know what I mean? They'll mess with, they want to see what this button does. They want to see what that button does. And I'm not saying don't get to an event and see what that button does. But when you're at home, when you're at home, you should be playing with things. You should be testing things out or seeing what this does or looking, you know what I mean? So that you get to know your equipment. And that starts at home. Like I said, you don't want to be in an event and be like, oh, what's this? And then you shut down everything and then you can't fix it. But if you're at home and you know what that button does, I shouldn't touch that. You know what I mean? Like when I touched that at home, yeah, it took me a while to get it back. But you know what I mean? Just taking things apart and knowing how things work, it helps. I've had to put belts on 360s. I've had to put circuits on 360s. I've had to take the 360 all the way apart. I've had to put controller boxes on my 360s. So, and literally at an event, I had to change out a fuse. And I'm at there like with a little screwdriver. I'm like, something's wrong. I think it's this. And luckily, you know, I had the part. And I changed out the fuse at the event.
See, it'd be cash back at that point.
At that point, right? You want cash or credit? I don't know.
Listen, we was gonna make it happen. If I had to do manual, we was gonna make it happen. Like I just had to.
That happened to me. Yeah, that happened to me. When you say rebuild a 360, I had to do that. My first 360. This first event, not the battery, the motor blew out in 2 hours. So we were able to do, and we couldn't, it just would not do manual too good. Like it wouldn't spin like it's supposed to. It just kept tightening up. It was just a mess. I had to stop. Luckily it was an add-on and we had the photo booth, so the party kept going. It was no big deal, but I had to go home and take the whole thing apart just to figure out what was wrong with it. And so it's really good to do that so that you know the guts of your equipment and you know how it works, and you'll know the difference between working well and not working at all.
Right.
Or on its way to not working. You're like,
on its way to not
something not right. Let me go and check that out. Let me go ahead and get my backup ready. You know?
Right. And you know what noise like that? It's making a noise that it wasn't making before. You know what I mean? Like those little sounds, and you're like, all right, where should I look? You know what I mean? Just having a starting point, being able to have a starting point of where to look, and you know, it's always helpful. You know what I mean? Like we get to an event and sometimes the Wi-Fi is not working, you know what I mean? Or like the Wi-Fi is poor. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like got to have a backup plan. Especially like when you're dealing with AI is, a lot of it is Wi-Fi related. So kind of need to know, you know, if it doesn't work, what are you going to do? Are you going to green screen? You need to bring your green screen with you. You know what I mean? Just having a backup plan and knowing what to do in those situations. Hey, Jackie.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I couldn't get on because you need Chrome, and I couldn't use the phone, so I had to grab my laptop and get in here. So, but I was just enjoying the conversation. I'm afraid of 360s. I had one, and I did have a problem in the beginning, but with the great customer service, they were able to push me, show me exactly what to do, and send me videos on how to, you know, because the squeaky noise on the belt and all that stuff. So I'm listening to everything everyone mentioned here. I see 4 people on here. Is it if someone else is Lakiva here by any chance? Because she's the one that also left a message in Marco Polo about an incident, but it wasn't about hardware. It was something about 17 hats. Anyone here use 17 hats? Just asking.
I do. What happened was if you're like playing around on your calendar, and by accident you can kind of move your event to another date.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I've seen it happen, and I quickly corrected it. But that's scary that you could do it and not notice.
Right. So
Especially
unfortunately,
it's so
yeah,
busy.
she mentioned
And
that
like she said, the lady wasn't really responding to,
the design.
and things like that.
Right.
Because if a customer's, responding, like
Mm.
a lady had me booked for an event, and I just said, I'm sure I'm not booked. Come to find out, she had emailed me and said, "Hey, can you do our event again?" And I said, "Yup," and been talking to the lady, and I'm like, I don't even see her company on my calendar right now. I never put her on the calendar, but I've been coordinating with her, talking to her. I said, "Well, shoot, let me ask for some money." Boom, she paid right away. I said, "Oh, let me put her on the calendar." Yeah,
Look, you put her on the calendar, and I guess she got paid and forgot, and then she had to reimburse her.
I just never put it on there, and so I can see how if you get busy
Yeah.
and you don't put the person on, or if they're on and it gets moved and they're not responding, you really forget. So,
Right.
and then
So
she
she had to reimburse. So I felt so bad for her, but
yeah,
and
yeah.
so the conversation tonight is only about tech, like parts and pieces of the equipment you use.
So we're having Tech Day on Philly on Sunday, and so this is like if anybody had any questions about Tech Day, or if they were on the fence about coming, or they just had tech questions. But we're going to focus on doing DSLR on a 360 using SnapPic, and then anything else that comes around that,
Right.
whether you just want to know more about SnapPic. We're going to be talking about timelines, how to really build out a video experience that you can just use on the go, or you just really love that's personal to your company.
So it has to be SnapPic, DSLR, and the 360. Because
That's primarily what we're focusing on. But like
right.
Leandra's coming down. She's trying to get into SnapPic, but she's like, listen, can I bring my booth with me? I'm having trouble with the flash. I said, bring it on. You know what I mean? I don't care, bring it on.
Right.
Let's take a look at it. You know what I mean? Bring it. Whatever you're having technical difficulty with, let's take a look. Let's figure it out.
Oh, well, then I can ask a question, because I know in the past I was going to use a DSLR with SnapPic. At this present moment, 2023, have any of you experienced any difficulties using a DSLR and a SnapPic? Did you find it still troublesome, still need some work?
Only issue I've been having lately was the connection. Sometimes my M50 doesn't want to connect to my iPad. Not on my not when I haven't had any issues running it from DSLR to iPhone to do 360. It's only been when it's in my booth and I'm running it to through a hub to the iPad, and even if the iPad is fully charged, it takes a minute. So
I'm gonna send you a different hub that I got. I used the Apple one, and then I just bought an Anchor one today. Like
because
it just
I'm
came
thinking that's
today.
the issue. Because remember the last time it happened, because usually I just wait a while, shut the software down, turn it back on, it pops up. But the last time it wasn't doing any of those things, so we changed the hub. Boom, it worked. So I'm thinking it's the hub.
It's the hub. Oh, see, okay. So I'm okay.
And
that's
why.
why.
And also the way the Danny Mac's booth is made, it's a snug, very snug. So I think if any kind of strange movement, it could throw it off too. So
see, I still have the mini pick mini. I still have the pick mini booth from Bootmaster.
Yeah.
I have a black one, and I'm just afraid that the DSLR may not work. And if I'm in an event,
before I was using it with SnapPic, but I had to use that digital director, and that was
remember that
because it would drop. Oh man, I hated it with a passion. I love the output, but just worried about it dropping. And so now I don't worry about it dropping. Like
okay, all right. See, okay, that's okay. So
I guess once you're on, you're good.
Once you're on, okay. But then, okay, so all right, but you have to get the most current hub or the most relevant.
Well, so we're gonna be talking about that too. A lot of connection issues, like it's the hub, it could be the cord, or sometimes it's a power source thing too. If you having issues with your power block, it can affect it. Tiffany down in North Carolina. She was doing a glam thing, and she had the camera plugged into this one particular battery pack, and she kept losing connection. But the battery pack, it wasn't really sufficient for the camera. So power can also affect connection as well, like your power source.
Oh, but okay, okay. So I have a Canon T5
T5i.
Yeah. So it's always going to be a Canon that everyone will always use. There's no one here that's ever using anything else. No Sony, no Nikon.
Well, for video, I think you can start to use. I think you can use Nikon. But you can use it for photo booth. You can use Sony and Nikon, and as well as Canon. But most people have kind of
because I have a Canon. I have a Sony sitting there. All right, that's good. That's good. So then the last question would be, but then for the 360, I'm going to be using. So okay, I did an event. I had someone I outsourced it or someone white label for me. You might know him. He's here in New York, and he used a DSLR with his 360. His name is Rudy. He's also in PBX.
I know Rudy. Yeah.
he used the DSLR, and I'm like, and every time the person height changes, he will go back to the camera, and I had to adjust it. So with the 360, so you're constantly adjusting it for the person that's on. With the DSLR, you constantly have to adjust it, or can you set it and forget it? Like with the iPhone.
Even if I had a GoPro or phone, I still wouldn't set it and forget it, because you can get somebody that's 6'7", and then you have somebody that's 5'4", like that right behind them. So sometimes you do have to make some adjustments.
Yeah. You got to stand by. Oh shoot.
Yeah. So there's really, you don't want a lot of headspace, and you don't want somebody's head cut off. You know what I mean? So you should always be looking at your video to make sure everybody's in a good position.
See, and then so again, back in the days, back in 2021, when I had the 360, and I used the iPhone, because with the ultra wide, I never had to go back and change, because it gave a lot of headspace, and it was like really wide out. So so now with the DSLR, you may have to come in a little bit. The goal is to make sure it's vertical, and you got to make sure you guys make sure there's no headspace. You said
it shouldn't be a lot of headspace. Like it shouldn't look like 5 feet above the person's head. Yeah, like you know what I mean. You don't want a lot of headspace.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. Yeah, every video, no matter what device you have, you should be looking at that and making sure it's good.
Oh, okay. And then okay. So I got it. Okay, so that's okay. All right. Then the last question is anyone here using? So now, when I went to ArchiView, they now have a battery that you put inside the bottom of the arm, which will light up, and the camera. No, it will light up the lights, because the back had the lights. There's a new battery they have out now, and they're adding it to the bottom of the arm. Anyone using that? And I think it's the cord that goes down, and I think it's going to give power to the camera. Sorry, DSLR camera. Anyone use that yet?
You're on mute, Sharon.
Oh.
Sorry. I have it, but I haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
But it's just the distance. Like a lot of I have to get some new cords that will reach that, But I also have the older arm.
Gala, right?
Oh, Gala. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't go through the original Gala arms.
Right. Yeah, because I like the arm now they have. It's much. I mean, it's much more. You just snap, not snap. You just lash. It's like a lash, like how Danny stuff. Yeah, like Danny Max boots are. Yeah. I like that. That's much better. And last question, I promise. Any of you using a 34-inch ear, or you all straight 39 or 39 ear?
So I have the Gala. I've been looking.
Gala.
Yeah, I've been looking at the Air. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I do need it. I want another booth before December, the holiday season. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to get, or if somebody has one for sale.
I have a 39 Air.
I'll take it off your hands.
Oh my God.
That's what you use, Leah.
I know.
Like that one?
I did like it. I like the Gala. I do like the Gala. I like the 39. I like the size of the 39, the 46. No, you have a 46, Donna.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot.
Yeah, that's what I say. You ain't no 39. You got a 46.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Okay,
the Donna's a 46. Yeah.
It's two of them. That's why she got an army.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one you gave me was a 46. So I do, you know, what I mean, I do like it. I do want another Orca View. Like I said, within the next month. So trying to see, you know, have a great November so I can go ahead and just pull the trigger on one. Maybe drive down to Orca View and get one. But I do like it. You know me. I'm a Facebook Marketplace girl. I just got home from buying something from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, you're good. Because I just sold. Oh, yeah. Okay. So before I go on to the next one, because I confuse people very easily. So I'm looking at the 34 because I get people always ask me about it. So I know they got new parts to it, new features, and once I get it, then maybe I'll ask more questions if I have problems.
Call Cynthia. Cynthia has it. The 34 Air.
Oh, yes, she does. That's right. And I know she bought a Gala. At first she had the Gala, then she went the 34, then she bought back the Gala. So maybe I'll definitely speak with her. And the last question is, if anyone here roaming with the roaming boot, because I just got Danny Mac roaming boot, and I did attach my light to the back, which is it's amazing. And I love the fact that his boot, his roamer itself compared to the two I had, not only it's lighter, easy to handle. I'm able to have more control in it. Is there anybody else here that's going to PBS looking for a new roamer or planning to buy a roamer? Or
you trying to sell your old roamer?
No, I did sell the two I had because I don't know if you guys know Shardrick. He built his own roamer, the Raid. Okay. That from Boothaholic, and it was very, very heavy, but it was sturdy. It was a beast. And the second one was Danny Brewer from back in the days, back in 2018. I went in with a group. We all purchased it, so I had those two. And then a young lady from, I think she I don't know why she's in New York. I think she from, I forgot where she's from, but she met me near on Broadway in New York. She met me on 99th and Broadway near the shopping area, and she bought both of them from me for $900. So
nice.
I sold this to it. That's why I grabbed Danny Max for sure, and I love his. So now I got another roaming event coming on November 16th, and I'm gonna show off again. I love it a lot. So
good.
That's all the questions I have. So you guys gonna stay on here till people come in with more questions?
Yeah, a little bit longer. We just had somebody. Yeah. Chris just signed up.
Awesome.
To Tech Day.
Oh, so do you have to sign up? We have to sign up for this? Like,
okay, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday.
All right, Donna. See you Sunday.
See you Sunday. Okay. Bye, darling. Okay, see you later, Donna.
Night.
Bye, my darling. And then so how long you guys gonna stay on?
Yeah, no. So we're just talking about sign up for Tech Day. Tech Day is Sunday.
Oh, yeah. How do you sign up for this? Because I got a link. Do you have to pay for this monthly?
No, this is the one. It's a one-day event.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna be live.
This is live. Oh, that's why. Okay, so what's the other? I got another link for something else. I got
maybe link. Patreon. You might got a link for Patreon.
You talking about the every week?
The Money Making Monday.
Oh, Money Making Monday. Okay, that's okay. I have to go back and sign up. Did anyone sign up for Ursula? Oh, you did Ursula before. Ursula with the photo
booth. Yeah, I'm in photo booth marketing.
Okay, and then the last. Okay, so that's only two. Okay, and then are we all going to PBX? You going to PBX?
Definitely going.
You got you. Oh man, I'm scared of flying. Maybe I take the train down. I don't like
Jackie.
I know I've been this back in 2015. I've been complaining forever. I hate flying. But anyway, I'll try. Oh Lord Jesus. And if you don't have your I got a free ticket because last year I didn't go. And I purchased the ticket by mistake. And now I have a free ticket. So oh God, I'll figure it out. Though. I'll try. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to go. Okay, ladies, thank you so much. Have a good night. See y'all later.
All right.
Bye. Thank you.
This is my new Facebook Marketplace find today. This is the R50.
Give us all
so now I'm looking up how to basically I want to know, like looking up for a dummy battery for it. It's definitely built a little bit different than the N50. So I'm, looking forward to playing with it. It has a the port is different. So it has a USB-C port instead of the micro USB port. So it's a little bit different input.
Will it fit into our curves?
It will. It'll fit into the curve. Definitely will, but it doesn't have like the regular hot shoe thing. So it's a little bit different up here. So I have to read about that. So this I primarily brought this for video. Okay. I don't want to do like, I probably won't be doing like pictures with this. This is pretty much going to be a video for video. Probably the 360 if I get it going well.
Somebody's asking, did you locate the Mitsubishi?
Tanya, yes, it's down in my basement. It's good. I think I have paper for it. So hit me up on the side and you can definitely buy it if you're interested, because I have used that printer one time and it's been back in the box for 2 years. So you can definitely purchase that if you're interested.
I'm trying to work out my schedule so I can attend on Sunday. Wonderful. I'm awesome. Assuming it's the same person.
Yep, LaTanya.
Okay.
LaTanya, you have you don't do the 360, do you? Do I know you have DSLR booth and you have an iPad booth, correct? Or some type of selfie booth? Waiting for her to comment.
Okay, she's at now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, if you can come down, definitely come down. Like I said, if there's some things you have questions on, even with your booth, definitely bring it. Or I'm not saying if you need to bring the big booth, but if you have anything technical related that you're having issues with, definitely come on through. Danny Max and a selfie station. Okay, so you have the curved DSLR. And I think her selfie station is a little bit different. I like her selfie station. It's different than the normal one. I'm not sure who makes that, but I like it.
So yes.
Okay. Who else is? I don't even know who else is still on here. I'm trying to have the Facebook group turned down, but I can't really see who's on there. Now we have 5 people in our chat in our group. Hey y'all, you guys can come on live if you want.
Join us. Come
real quick.
Wait, come chat. Come on and chit chat.
This is the battery.
I'm gonna grab the link again and I'll throw it up.
Okay.
It's her prerogative if she wants to go to an old friend's house while we're not play together. But you gotta realize, like,
who's what?
To watch someone I like get closer with
revamps websites.
What's his name? Brandon
Henderson does. He is in the group and he does websites.
I've heard this story and I haven't believed it. Just tell me the truth, man.
Ooh, this is fancy.
Let me see. Oh, you said the other camera.
Yes, I'm just turn it on and playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta learn it.
Like I should have the other day with that microphone.
Oh, that's so funny.
Lord Jesus. Let me see.
Work.
Tell you what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. Hold on.
Right.
It's not a video. Here go one. Tell me what you cannot hear. Not bad. That's iPad.
Okay.
So it's not as bad as I thought, but all that background, like the man singing in the background, in the background, you hear all that. If we had the mic set up the right way, you wouldn't have heard it. Like it would have been more him,
more directional. The mic is directional.
Yes, and we wouldn't even have to do that. Like my mic, the one I was telling you about, I think somebody comes and takes my stuff. I cannot find that mic I was telling you about.
You've been trying to find it for like 3 weeks.
I've been trying to find my little mic. I've been trying to find my big mic. Where is the stuff at? It's like disappearing. It's somewhere. I have no idea. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to tear this house up looking for stuff. But yeah, I mean, granted, we haven't used the big mic in some time, so I don't know where I hid it from myself somewhere. So I have to really
you did something with it.
Yeah.
So
it's time
funny.
to clean out anyway. So I know I'm gonna run into a lot, and I want to declutter as I move around. But really like an office, but a warehouse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those places that have the back is a warehousey, storagey, and then the front has like one little office or a little space where you can kind of put a desk or something.
Right. I would love that ideally, because then you could go set up your own. You can kind of set up and do sets, practice. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you have a client that wants something and you're trying to figure it out, you have the space to do that instead of our tiny living rooms with the couch and the and the garage is too cold.
It is. It's too cold. It's not convenient. All the time anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on LoopNet now. Need to find something where people can come up, have a meeting, see your equipment. I really liked Money Making Monday when Jared shared his 1-minute video, and he had the space. He was able to open up a space, line all of his booths up, and talk about each one and how they would be useful at an event.
Right.
I don't have that kind of space in my garage. It'd be like, set it up. Okay, take that one down. Next one, set it up. Take that one down.
Yes. I have space in my house, but it's in my basement. Who's lugging photo booths up and down stairs? Not me. Not me. So like I'll keep backdrops down there, but photo booth equipment, if my sons aren't home, I have to lug that up. You know what I mean? And it's not fair to make them lug that up and down the stairs all the time either. So definitely don't want to do that.
Found something. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Rita. Karita's on.
Rita's in. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was trying to join in here.
No, she's in the
Karita,
chat.
check your Marco Polo. I sent you a message about tomorrow. This place is too big. I'm scared of this. Good Lord. Yeah, this is a lot. It got like a load in. It got a few offices, a bathroom, a studio, a workshop. It's too much in there. I don't know. That's too much.
The more space they give you, the more they want you. The more you got to pay.
Yeah. Yes, it's enough for me.
Where am I?
Did she say anything else?
She said, okay, and thanks.
Oh, good. Come on in. Anybody got questions? Last minute. I want to come. Is it
Brady,
all
do you have any tech questions you need to ask?
Tech questions?
Sean, are you back on mute?
No. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think my AirPods went out. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want people to feel like it's all about 360s and it's not for them.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we hear you. Can you hear me? Whether it's networking, whether it's getting a
I'm having audio issues.
Answered, you should definitely be there. You should definitely come. You never know what you're going to learn. I know we have a special guest coming. You definitely want to, if you were curious about 360, should I not? A lot of people are just getting into 360. They've been more than satisfied with their photo booths and doing very well with their photo booths, have had no need to get into 360s. But here we are faced with it, and you want to stand out. You want to look different than the other people that are doing 360 in your territory. This is the perfect opportunity to find out what some people are doing, what they're faced against. It will definitely give you an insight to should I or should I not go ahead and pull the plug and start doing 360s. So you definitely want to be there. Leah, you back? No, she's still having technical difficulties. Leah,
try this again.
She's trying, y'all. Let me look at the comments.
I can't hear anything.
We can hear you.
You can hear me though. Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try. Try one other thing. Audio. It's like, all right, you so techie, figure this out.
See, all right,
So
here
I
she
see
goes.
sound coming through. The mic is working on the settings. I just can't hear anything. All right, I'm gonna go to another pair of AirPods. Give me 1 second. Because who would have backup AirPods?
MacGyver.
All right, let's see. Take these out. Check, check, check. Say something, Sharon.
Hello. Can you hear me?
All right, can you guys hear Sharon?
That's a good question. Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear Sharon?
Talking to y'all.
Let us know, because I can. You said you can hear me, but I can't hear her.
They say yes.
So they can hear her, so it's me. It's definitely me.
Yay! Because it's gonna be funny if I'm talking to y'all and
you guys are hearing me. My mic is on. Testing stereo audio.
She's gone. She'll be back. So anyway, we thought we should come on. We have plenty of space. We didn't want to limit it to just our normal small intimate group. So we definitely wanted people to have the opportunity to come.
I still cannot hear. This is crazy.
No? You still can't hear me.
The mic is working. Like I see everything is working. Testing.
That's weird.
That's so weird. All right, I'm gonna jump on from my phone. Give me 1 second.
Okay. And she's trying to get on. We can't hear you or see you. Hello? Leah? All right. Marshall is sleeping. He is asleep. Y'all know it's past his bedtime. Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Marshall's like, I'm out. He usually falls asleep about 8 o'clock. And we'd be just annoying him if we wake him up any other time. He's looking at me crazy right now because I'm messing with him. Yeah. Can you review what will be discussed on Sunday? Can I do it? Yes, but Leah's gonna be talking a lot better. But anyway, we're gonna focus on DSLR to snap pick when it comes to 360. But any kind of technical difficulties, any kind of tech questions you have will be answered. When you sign up, she'll send you a list of what you need to achieve that type of experience, but we'll also be going a little deeper into creating timelines within Video FX on SnapPick, just different features within SnapPick. We also have a special guest coming, networking, of course, and then, just bring everything. But the focus is going to be on SnapPick DSLR 360. But think of anything else surrounding the SnapPick umbrella. Any of those questions you are thinking about getting into 360, or you're in it, you just want to kind of stand out from your market. You want other options than just a iPhone or a GoPro. Can you hear us?
Yep, I'm good now.
Yay!
The weirdest thing.
One of the questions was, can you review what will be discussed on Sunday again?
Wait.
And I think that's
to jump into my AirPods. I see what's happening. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, give me 1 second. Let me put all my AirPods away. All right, give me 1 second. How to find a Bluetooth connection. Audio. Sound. Okay, say something.
Hello, something.
Okay, there we go. All right. So you said one of the questions was,
can you review what will be discussed Sunday again?
Yes. So we're gonna go over lighting, SnapPick with DSLR. We're going to talk about camera settings. I have a section on camera settings. We're going to talk about Richard Clare is coming in. He's from Media Share. He's going to talk about some other sharing options, because what do you do when there's no Wi-Fi? So other ways that you can share. So he'll be giving a presentation on that. Some troubleshooting tips, where to start looking, when there's a problem, there's an issue, where you should start. Also, I have my little MacGyver kit. I'll show you what's in there, things that I keep with me at all times, just in case of an emergency, that, some things that you don't think about. We'll be going over SnapPick timelines and how to build a timeline, and what the timeline actually means, and how, as it relates to video. And then, we're going to be some hands-on connection stuff, and have you build templates and basically get yourself acclimated, so that if you want to use SnapPick, you can build yourself a basic timeline that you can go with and use at an event. So we'll be, and then if people have questions and other things, if you have an issue with a connection issue that you want to discuss, or something that you're having an issue with, bring it with you, and we'll take a look at it and see if we can get it all figured out.
Jay says she's having issues with her printer. Can she ask those types of questions?
Sure.
She's saying she's having a hard time. Well, let's talk about it now. She's saying, I need help with my printer. It's not aligning. Probably not. It's not aligning for some reason. I can talk offline, but have you had any issues with printers not being aligned?
So what are you using as your print server? Like, how are you connecting your printer? Are you doing like an Ethernet? Are you running like an Aircast Pro or DMP, or like a laptop? What are you using? Okay, but the RX1HS, but like, are you connecting it to a laptop, using your laptop? Okay. So, and are you using a SnapPick print server?
Never had this issue, but yes, yes, the Snappic print server. All right. First thing to check, make sure your template size, and your template size and your selected size match up. So like if you have a 1200 by 8 or 600 by 1800 strip and then you chose something else, you're gonna have issues with when it goes to print. It's not gonna match up. What are some other things that can cause misalignment? Make sure your paper's in there tight. That your roll, you know, like the paper's on properly. Make sure it didn't get, you know, Chris was on here earlier. He was saying how his roll became loose. So just make sure your print, you know, like the paper holder is in there tight, like the paper's in there firm. I've had to play with a line. Most of the time it was a template issue for me. When I've had those issues, it was something I did crazy with the template. I would say test it again. Like maybe if you have a chance to hook it up this week, like just try reprinting from that event, like turn the event back on and try to reprint something from the gallery and see if it still does it. But like take everything out of your printer, like take the paper out, put it back in, and see if it's still doing the same thing. But make sure your template size and the size selected is matched up. I remember Tiffany was doing, when she went to print, she had a different size paper selected than what the template was, and it was causing some alignment issues. So that can definitely be an issue with alignment, like it's too big or too small for what Snappic is trying to send. Did she respond? No, not yet. Yeah, the template matches up, so that's weird. So yeah, I would check your paper, and then you can always go into Snappic and make alignment. There's a menu in there, in the advanced settings, so you can kind of play around with it a little bit if you needed to. Was you doing strips or were you doing 4x6? Four by six. So yeah, it wasn't trying to even like cut it in half. And were you doing 1200 or 1800 by 1200? Or you had a different size? Settings on the service as well didn't work. 1800 by 1200. So yeah, that should be working fine. How off was it? Like, was it like too far to the left? Too? Is that Marshall back there breathing like that? Mm-hmm. I can hear him.
You hear him, right? Oh, this ain't even bad. He get worse.
Too far to the
like
right.
An old man.
What I probably would have started, if you have your laptop at the event, I would probably at the event try to reload the template, and see if that helped. Just see if, I know sometimes I've actually accidentally put an extra frame in Snappic by mistake, and that, like, I'm like, why is it taking 3 pictures? Because I accidentally, and it was supposed to be like a 2 template frame. I've accidentally clicked on something. So if if it's the right size, you try to align it and it's doing everything crazy, I would have probably tried to upload the template again and then see if it was working. I would start there. And then, like I said, then go to the paper. If your template size is 1800 by 1200, your template, everything else is good. Definitely try that. And then hopefully maybe the printer head didn't get, misaligned or something like that. Can we do testing in, like regular printers have test alignments. I'm not sure with the DMP, but most printers usually have some kind of test alignment page. We can look that up. I'll look that up for you, and definitely see if that's the case. And Bill might have something on his website. Bill, from Image Spectrum, look through his blogs. He has a lot of information in those blogs,
about printers and things like that. But there may be some kind of alignment test page that we can use to print out to make sure that we're good with the printer. But I would definitely check it before your next event and make sure it's printing good. But go home, like take, this week, if you have a chance, take the paper out, put it back in, and reactivate the event and print from the gallery and see if it's still doing it. It's Imaging Spectrum. Hold on, let me see if I'll find it. Imaging Spectrum. And I'm gonna find his blog. Yep. Oh, it's right up here. I will share it in. Let me see. Join the chat. I don't want to connect to YouTube. I'll put it in the Facebook group.
Okay.
But it's imagingspectrum.com/blog. That's basically what it is. But I'll put it in the group. But he has a lot of stuff in there. You can search by category, different things. So I'll go in there and read sometimes. Anybody at the who came to the retreat knows he had a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I at? Okay, here we go. Imaging. Where am I at? Okay, here we go. All right, it's in the chat.
I see it.
Yeah.
Some things, guys.
Oh, and there's Rudy. There's Rudy. She was talking about. He's in the and if you go to the blog, Jackie was talking about Rudy. That's Rudy right in the blog.
And she didn't answer, so I walked down to Chef's house because that's how close they live. I walked down to Chef's house, and he was on the couch, of course. And I was like, "Yeah, I missed it." She called
10:22 at night.
Well, I think this was productive. It's saved, it's recorded, so people will go back and listen to it. Within the comments, we've listed the link to Tech Day. And then also we've linked no, Tech Day is in there. And then once you sign up, you'll receive an email with all the details. So sign up sooner than later, so that we can prepare for your arrival. Okay. And it's Sunday starting at 9 a.m. goes to 3. What city is it in? Because somebody asked in the chat.
Mount Laurel, New Jersey. It's between exit 4 and 5 on the New Jersey Turnpike. So probably depending on which direction you're coming, it's going to take you off at exit 4 or exit 5. It's like right in the middle between those two exits. We have plenty of parking. So come on, we're going to have a good time. Come comfortable. And bring your laptop, bring anything, like I said, just bring your gear that you're having some trouble with. We'll take a look at it. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be hands-on, and we're gonna come out with some more knowledge. I'm looking forward to it.
Yay. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, people, and we will see you guys on Sunday.
See you Sunday.